Many families are rushing around to finish up their Christmas shopping, and Americans, of course, are changing the way that they do that this year. It has a lot to do with trying to stay safe. According to the National Retail Federation, shoplifting incidents are up 93% since 2019, and that report says as a result, 72% of shoppers are worried about theft. 47% say it's affected their shopping habits. Many are choosing online shopping instead, avoiding crowds and staying extra alert. Only 38% believe stores have enough security, and 41% have witnessed thefts in the last year. Some pretty staggering numbers to take in. We do want to bring in how to stay safe with our crime and safety expert, Darnell Blackburn. And Darnell, first, where are these thefts occurring for the most part?
This kind of stuff happens because of opportunity. And opportunity, if we're talking about shopping in stores, it's the idea of people leaving stuff in the cart, like their wallets, their phones, and walking away. And so we really just need to be reminded, Priya, to not do that kind of stuff, to make sure that we don't leave our stuff in carts. Again, like your wallet or your purse, if you're a lady, your phones, that kind of thing. I suggest this. I suggest that if you have a purse or something like that, be discreet as you possibly can, but take that purse, grab it. Just grab the credit card, your license out that you need. Take the purse. If you have to keep it with you, tuck it under your seat in your vehicle. Yeah. Be very discreet about that. Leave it there so you're not carrying so much stuff. And you just got that. If you do have to carry your purse, don't leave it in the cart.
Or if you're buying a lot of items, don't put it in the back seat. Maybe put it in the trunk if you're going to multiple stores in one visit, right?
Absolutely. If you're going to multiple stores and don't keep a whole bunch of bags with you at one time. Let's actually back up a little bit, Priya. Let's start with the fact of where you're going to park when you first get there. If you're going to be there for a long time, park in a well-lit area. Sure. Park somewhere where there's multiple people. Don't be one of those people that, I don't want to get my door dinged. You'd rather have your door dinged or all your window smashed out or your presents taken.
Oh, so, I always park far away.
Yeah, don't be that person if you've got to do a lot of shopping.
But I'm also taking my purse inside with me.
Yeah, maybe your purse, but still people, be mindful of the fact that people can be watching. Be mindful of the fact that you just don't want to isolate yourself. You still got to walk back out to that vehicle, and you're walking with a bunch of stuff in your hand. Don't do that, because if your hands aren't free, you can't protect yourself. So
what do you recommend?
I recommend that just if you buy a lot of stuff, take it out to the parking lot, put it in your car, put it in the trunk, maybe even move your car. Move to a different space, something like that. Don't just buy a bunch of stuff and just haul it out to the car and then put it in the car and leave it there. Maybe move your car to a different space, again, a well-lit area where people are around. Don't, again, leave your cell phone in your shopping cart. Don't even get in the habit of putting that stuff in your shopping cart. If you got to have it tethered to you, tether it to you. If it's a purse or a cell phone, make sure you go to the store with pockets. If you're a lady, sometimes your stuff doesn't have
pockets. We don't have pockets.
You better find something that does. Or get a fanny pack.
Producer Mary actually bought her grandmother one of these locks that she can put her purse, if she leaves it in the cart, it locks to that.
Locks to the cart.
It's like an extra security measure.
Yeah, but you still got to pay attention to that cart. That's a good thing.
That's true.
It's an extra thing, but now you got to be tethered to that cart, which is sometimes hard to do, even just for a brief second.
Because something catches your eye and off you go.
Yeah, you are like, squirrel. That's how ladies always shout. Squirrel. Oh, I love this. Oh, it's so beautiful.
And you're like, oh, my purse.
At least my wife does that. I don't know.
No, I hear you. I hear you.
Making sure, thinking about those things matter.
Okay. Thank you so much, Darnell. Appreciate your time. Oh, no, we still got more to talk about. Sorry. No, we want to talk about the online shopping as well. What are you seeing when we're talking about how to stay safe when it comes to all those online purchases?
Just making sure that it's a valid website. That is the biggest thing that you have to pay attention to. The thought process of making sure that, here's what you do. Double check a website. If you see a website and if the deal looks too good to be true, it is too good to be true. So it's so simple now for us to validate websites. Type in Better Business Bureau. And you can just search and type in the name of that entity, that organization. They'll say, yeah, no, this is what's been reported. Heck, even sometimes Google or AI. AI is such a powerful tool if used properly, but just double check, and double check. So it makes a difference if you're doing that. The other thing we want to talk about is the idea of porch pirates, people stealing your stuff. Right. Making sure that, people can't afford lock boxes as much, but just making sure that you have your stuff delivered, have it delivered to work, have it delivered to a neighbor's house, have it delivered within a specific time frame, or even requiring a signature. Those things can help to limit these things from being taken from you, your personal items. So those are ways to help prevent somebody from just coming and just taking your stuff very easily.
What would you say is the safest then between shopping in person, shopping online?
I mean, it's a matter of preference. Obviously, if you're in a store and you become more of an easy target if you're walking out and people are seeing you, that you're more of what we call a soft target, I should say. Shopping online obviously is safe, but you still have to pay attention to those cues because you might get taken for more online than you are taken for offline because of the fact that, hey, I see these deals, I'm gonna spend all this money. Don't spend a bunch of money on one website. That's one of the key things not to do, just because you want to make sure it's a valid website before you spend all the money.
Well, did you hear about the story out of Chicago where a family caught folks stealing some of their Christmas gifts? This was happening in broad daylight. I don't know if you guys have that video, but there was a Ring doorbell video which shows a man, and he was walking up to the house with a red, look at this. So he's walking up with a DoorDash bag, pretending to be a delivery driver. He's starting to stuff gifts into the bag. They were interrupted about 30 seconds in when the family pulled into the driveway and the thief ran off. So what's worse, if you just wait a second here, the video shows the suspect in a red SUV had driven by the house multiple times. Look at him. And the homeowner's just pulling up right as this is all happening. And he was trying to pretend to be like a DoorDash driver. So the thieves are getting creative as well.
Very creative. And if you run into something like this, I mean, it's disheartening, obviously, to have something like this, but thieves are creative. You run into something like this, pay attention to the individual. If you know you didn't order DoorDash, pay attention to this guy and pay attention to everything, like how tall he is, what race he is, what he's wearing, and more importantly, get a license plate number. Don't chase after the guy yourself because you don't want to put yourself
But then you get angry and you're like, you're right there.
Absolutely, but it's not worth your life.
That's true.
Not. So call the police, and call the police right away and let them know. But they are getting very creative, and these are things that you have to be mindful of. That's why what we talked about, having a package delivered at work, have it delivered to the store or somewhere like that would be a benefit.
How about even getting it sent to like a police station?
Oh, absolutely. That's some police stations. I believe West Bloomfield will do it. A lot of police stations will
White Lake
allow
Township?
White Lake Township, that's another one that will allow it. They'll allow you to do that. And if worst case scenario, just have it delivered to work, like some of the people I know here do, so their husbands and spouses don't find out that not just the women, some of the guys as well. No, having it delivered to even a loved one's home, to work, to
something more secure.
Someplace more secure. It just makes more sense.
Yeah, because there was another way we were talking about police departments as well. But there's actually a bill that lawmakers in Washington, they're trying to crack down on the theft. So right now it's only a federal crime to steal USPS packages. But the Porch Pirate Act, have you heard of this? It would expand the rule to UPS, Amazon, and FedEx deliveries as well. So it includes higher fines and jail time up to 10 years.
Yeah, that's huge. That's huge. USPS is protected because it's a federal agency. Now, this porch pirate law would allow, federal laws are a lot more strict than local laws. So having that would be,
Do you
hopefully
sometimes think they're a deterrent? Do you think when laws get passed like this?
To some degree, criminals are going to be criminals and they'll get creative, just like we just saw.
With the DoorDash.
DoorDash. But at least one thing that it allows for better prosecution, easier prosecution. It allows for, I won't say easier, but higher penalties for the prosecution. And they're able to penalize people for doing things and maybe set a better example. If not a deterrent, at least set an example.
All right, so we covered in-person shopping, online shopping, new bills, maybe send it to a police station or your place of work. So people have some options here to stay safe.
A lot of options. We have to take advantage of it. Now, the world we live in, we have so many options. Just thinking about it and just being mindful that there are people who want to steal your valuables, just like we saw earlier, this particular guy just doing whatever
But crazy
they can.
too, the homeowners pulling up just as all of this is happening.
Absolutely. It happens. I've seen it before. I'm not that surprised, unfortunately. So we got a lot of options.
Well, thanks for making it, talking about being mindful. These are good things to keep in mind. Thank you so much, Darnell.
Appreciate you, Priya.